Hey guys, Rob here. We're back with Norwich. I think it's episode 8. It's Boxing Day. The World Cup's been and gone. England did not win, but let's see how Norwich are getting on. See you in a sec. So the weird, I'd forgotten about it completely, the weird mid-season World Cup in Qatar has happened. England knocked out in the first knockout stage by Denmark, and France won it. So I'm not going to review it too much. It's sort of business as usual. It did mean that we had a bit of a disjointed Christmas period because we've had 3 friendlies rather than any league action. Now, we left things with that 1-1 draw at Brighton. Things have obviously been a bit choppy, but we'd stopped sort of losing too many games. And we drew this one as well, and it was against the run of play, wasn't it? I think we scored a worldie, and they scored a pretty good one as well, but we were the better side. Disappointing, but we moved on. Next game was Southampton. They went down to 9 men. It took us a little while to get that second goal, to be sure. Ramos on the score sheet again. Solis had a really good game. I think he came on as a sub. I can't remember. Maybe he started. I don't know. Either way, really good win. Solid win away from home at Southampton. Now, the next one was really disappointing because obviously West Brom, no disrespect, that's a winnable game. That's a game we needed to target. Went ahead after 11 minutes. Pegged back pretty quickly. And then just capitulated 57 and 58 minutes. Down 3-1. Got one back, but never really in it after that. And it's a feature, isn't it? I think mentioned it last time. We have these sort of 2, 3, 4 minute spells where we concede a couple of goals and it's gone. Man City lost 4-1. Won't talk too much about it. Just far too good. We actually played okay in the second half, but their quality just ruthless every time they went forward. And this one, this is the crown of the season so far. 1-0 down after 1 minute. Louis Sibley, who I'm pretty sure Scott's got on loan, and he's Derby save, and he's struggling to get in the team. He's playing for Tottenham, and he scored against me after minute 1. Got to the 82nd minute where we got one back. I was well happy with the draw. To be fair, we made some changes in the second half and we absolutely battered them. David Brooks pops up with a 92nd minute winner. I went ballistic, as you can imagine. Great win. Couldn't carry that through to Chelsea. Again, we actually played much better. The City blew us away, but Chelsea, we were well in that game. We got back level just on the stroke of half time, and I thought, come on, we're in here. And we did really well in the second half, but again, it was just quality. Lukaku was just too good. We couldn't handle him, and it's a loss, but you know, it's a bonus game, really. The Tottenham one really was as well. That win was more than we could expect, I think, from those run of games. So the results don't look that much better, but we're performing so much better, and we've played some big sides, and the friendlies have gone pretty well. You know, well, I say pretty well. We've lost there, a weird game, that one, but we've won that really comfortably, and then we beat Frankfurt, who are a pretty good side. So things are looking up. The squad is starting to just gel. I'm starting to get a good idea of who the best team is, which I think is what we're playing today. We've got Wolves on Boxing Day. Apart from the absence of Chowdhury and Matuidi, one of them would probably play there. They're both sort of they're not quite fit. This, I think, is the best team. You could maybe swap out some of these. Gabriel Silva got some much needed game time in those friendlies. Solis has been sort of up and down. Giannoulis has been okay, but I think this is the team that we're going with, and we're looking into January. We've got no money to spare, but there are some players that perhaps will make their way out. Josh Sargent, which is a bit of a shame, but wants the football, and I can understand that. And I don't really have a spot for him at the minute, so he may well leave. We'll see how that goes. So you know, sort of see if we can raise funds. But I'm not going to go too out there. I want this squad to settle. If we can bring a bit of quality in with like one player or something like that, then we'll look to do so. But I won't bore you too long. Let's get straight into the game and see if we can turn these performances into a result. Here we go then, guys. You've seen our lineup. Ramos probably the star at the moment. He's performing and scoring goals and playing really well. Wolves, doesn't look like there's anyone there that's sort of too out there. I know they've got Juan Mata, but I think they picked him up in the first season. I think they sit about 11th, 11th, and we're in 14th. You know, a win takes us, catapults us up towards that top half. This is the sort of game, I think, it's going to be tough for us, but it's the sort of game that we need to be getting a result from if we're going to crack on and push up towards that sort of mid-table top half position that we sort of covet. Off they go, and it's quick start from them, but they've pumped it out of play, and I'm happy to see that. But it's right back with us, so something's going to come of that first highlight. Ramos dispossessed by Bolly, and here come Wolves again. That's too easy, but Aarons has covered well. He's played pretty well actually after sort of settling back in after the whole wanting to leave thing. I mean, I've taken him off the transfer list. I think he still wants to move to a bigger club. Whether that happens in January or not, I don't know. But I don't think the fee we're going to get for him is going to be huge unless we can sort of. I'd like to hang on to him till summer and get good money for him. Raul Jimenez in. Wild shot. I'll take that. I'll take that. Uninspiring start from him. It's only been a few minutes, but it's been all Wolves, which is a worry. I don't need us to be going behind early doors again. I'd like to stay in the game a little bit, please, guys. Too much space into Gibbs White. Thought that was a goal. Rubbish defending. This is what I'm worried about. Okay, I'll hold that thought for the corner. Lucas whips it in. Oh, Jovan, don't know who that is, but he's held it up really well there. Yeah, the Sorensen. I don't have an issue with Sorensen particularly, but yeah, he doesn't get a huge amount of game time in that defensive mid area. Might be a little bit of a problem without the two players that would usually play there. This is way too easy at the minute, chaps. Don't really want to have a dig at 6 or 7 minutes in, but they've been all over us really. Coutinho with the corner. Okay, fine. I suppose that's how I want to see opposition corners end. There's Lucas to Lees Melu. Needs an option. Lucas inside. Onto his right footing. Oh, there's the man. I was just about to say he doesn't want to be on that right foot, but he's absolutely just ghosted that into the far corner. It's a good little bit of build-up play. And he was the one that made the run because there wasn't much movement and he just carried on. Look at that for a little just guided it around the defenders. And we lead against the run of play, but it's our first shot. Don't care. That'll do nicely for me. Lees Melo into Lucas, danced into the box. I think I said that. Repeat myself. Good cross. Ramos had the go. Lovely little finish from Cantwell. Came out to him quickly. Curled it bottom corner. And it's 2-0 early doors, and that puts us up to 12th, just a point off Wolves who were playing. So, yeah, happy days. It's just starting to sort of click together. Here's Cantwell again. I'm still not comfortable at 2-0 though. We're still dodgy. Clean sheets aren't things that are easy to come by. Here's Semedo. He's gone a long way. Well held up though. Force him back. Oh, it's back into him. Headed down to a. Oh no, he's got to be off. Yeah, I can't have Traore scoring a cheeky little goal like that. It's us this time. Then can we respond? Aaron's dinks it to Puig, looking for his first goal. Still, what a save! Good stuff though. Good movement. Come on, boys. Corner in. Headed away, as you might expect. Brooks rides the challenge. Go on, lad. Go on, David. Oh, little 1-2. Oh, trying a bit too much there, perhaps. Something's gone on there. Big challenge in, but it's sort of come out to them, and Aaron's tracking back. Yeah, he's done really well since he's come back in. I hate it when he gets this the wrong way around. Well, we're doing pretty well. We obviously are pressing them, and they're trying to play out, and we're winning the ball back. It could be famous last words. They're knocking it around well now. They've sort of beat the initial press, so we need to get our shape here. Get out, get out. Easy, easy, easy. You can have them all day. That's fine by me. Good half. Good half. They've had they've had some not spells. They've had some sort of some chances where they have sort of broken through or got crosses in, or we've had to ride our luck a little bit. But I think generally speaking, after that initial period, after we scored that first goal, that was our first shot, wasn't it? After that, we had a really good spell, and we do look really dangerous now. It is just at the back where I think the defence itself has improved, but we're still finding our feet defensively, and we're playing an attacking formation really or attacking system. Frankly, because I'd love to be able to set up like a nice low block defensive, grind out 1-0s, especially with a team like Norwich. I'm just no good at it. I try and it never quite works. So it's not necessarily using what works or anything, but it's just I think we may as well sort of go for it a little bit, and we need to learn to be a little bit more conservative at times. I think that's where I can improve, tweak things a little bit. But for now, I'm not comfortable sitting on a 2-goal lead. Ramos plays in Puig, should be easy. Oh, he's just starting to get going now, Puig, but I think he needs to up his goals and his assists. He's always the sort of it's a bit of a scramble. Rubbish. He's always Puig's always like the pre-assist. Do you know what I mean? He's involved in the build-up, but I suppose he doesn't get the credit for it in the stats sort of thing. So I'd like to see him get the assist a little bit more, because he's got that creativity. Good football here for Brooks. That's a great challenge. Yeah, he's probably technically, like, on the ball, the best in the team for like ability. So we need to get him going from that point of view. But he's fulfilling his role at the minute. I'm pretty happy with everyone. Sorensen's come in and done a good job, to be fair. He's a decent little player. He just never really featured for me for some reason. But he's done well there. Here's Aaron's carrying. Keep going, son. Ramos turned into a favourite. Brooks has it. Back to Ramos. Neat little reverse. Into Brooks. Can he curl one? Over the bar he can. Little bit of composure lacking there. Do you think we probably need to have a little look at changing things, some freshness, lower the tempo just a little bit. I don't want to take any risks now. Without taking our foot off the gas, I sort of want to just calm things down a little bit. Matuidi's fit enough to come on. He can come off a Lee's Mellow. I'm happy with Sorensen there, because he's probably not going to play the next game, even though he's playing well. Maybe he will. I don't know. Solis can come on. He's been a pretty good impact sub when he's come on there for Campbell, when he's sort of been flagging. Looks like Juan Mata's on for them. I do love Juan Mata, but not in this circumstance. And it goes. Solis has a bit of time. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Knocking it around the edge. I'm 2-0 up. I'm happy with it, to be honest. Oh, a good little cross. We just can't find an opening. Hit it through the bodies. It's so compact, so busy in there. Crossed in again. This time we'll get it clear. But it's all right if it's there. It's not up our end. And again, look, we're getting all the shots away. The XG's up. Look at this, 10 corners to 1. If we could figure out corners, see what happens here, and then it probably is going to be a case of giving someone else a rest. Oh, well done from Matuidi. Puig now to pick the pass. Does pick the pass, and Ramos makes it secure. I was just saying about Puig and his assists. Oh, he's off. I thought he looked just on. It is. I was right. Yes, come on. This is exactly what I want from Puig. Matuidi does the work. Into Puig. A bit of space. Lovely little lofted pass. Taken really well. And Ramos is really finding his finishing boots now. It's turning out to be a great little buy from Benfica. So I think with that should be game, set and match. I think let's give Ramos the rest. It gives Pookie a few minutes as well. Pookie's not done anything wrong. He's got a lot of goals for us last season, but obviously he's sort of on the decline. And Ramos, to be fair, it was going to be a case of Pookie as the main man, and Ramos will sort of work in over the season. But actually, he didn't start explosively, but he just started okay and just built and built and built and just got better and better. And he's just got a bit more, a bit more all-round ability than Pookie, I think. So, plus obviously he's younger, so the earlier we can get him in the team, getting game time. And there we go. See, is he off? No, we've gone to sleep there, haven't we? It's a great finish from Choupo-Moting, but we've been really sloppy there. Keeper's probably been put under pressure. Lovely little ball, but look at this. I think Aaron's have pushed up. We've gone to sleep, and that's our clean sheet gone, and that's frustrating. Let's just bring it back, slow it down a little bit now. Keep hold of the ball for the next few minutes. I don't need any sort of last. What are you doing? What is he doing? Well done. Just keep it. Oh, that's a great ball though. Come on then, Puig, get off the mark. His finishing's rubbish. He can't finish, bless him. It's another corner. Perhaps need to have do a bit more work on these, because I did set something up, but it's not really effective. We rarely even get the first header, let alone sort of score from them or anything. So well done by Kalulu. I think let's make some proper changes now. Let's just go a bit more disciplined. Let's waste a bit of time. Just drop a bit deeper. I don't want to drop too deep. It just brings everyone back. Hold our shape and regroup. Fine. Just manage the game out. I'm disappointed we scored. Maybe we should have done that a little bit earlier. But yeah, whatever. 3 points at this point. It should be. Still a few minutes to go here, and Wolves are on the ball. Goal scorer's on it. Inside to Otto, into Raul Jimenez. Mantle has to make a good stop. See, we're never done uncomfortable. That's the only problem, I guess. But it's to be expected. Lovely little ball in. He can't shoot. He just can't. That it will be a celebration when he gets his goal. I could be wrong. Maybe he has scored one, but I don't. Oh no, he scored when he joined, didn't he? It was his first game. I think he scored in his first 2 games or something like that. Started really, really well. He hasn't scored this season, and he's been in positions too as well, but his finishing's atrocious. So might have to get him on that in training maybe. Because I would like him to. He does arrive in those positions, and I would like him to be able to put them away and, you know, add a few goals to his hymn sheet. But hey, whatever. It's a great win. Plenty of shots again. XG much higher. Conceded it. Look, it's these spells, isn't it? At the start they sort of dominated, and then we've sort of controlled most of the game. And just at the end there, they've started to creep up a bit. I don't know if it's a concentration thing or what, but perhaps we needed to tweak things a little bit earlier. But even so, we've put 3 goals here against a good solid mid-table team. So it's a great win, and some good goals again as well. Just really good goals. So that's it for today, guys. But you can see the first team is starting to take shape, and who's coming in and who's coming out, and the buys that we've made are settling in pretty well. And it's looking pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously that was Boxing Day. I'm going to go through the January transfer window. I don't think there's going to be much that happens, to be honest with you. But always on the lookout, even if it's for like some talented youngsters or something like that. So we'll come back after then and give you a bit of a summary. Otherwise, give us a like and a subscribe. Check out the other series on the channel. We've got Bromsgrove Sporting, sort of local team to legend type thing. Scott's Derby saves rolls on. That's well into sort of the 3rd season now. Things are getting really exciting for him there. And of course you've got this one, which if you've just sort of caught this episode out of the blue, head back to the beginning and have a look and see how we did in the 1st season as well. That's it, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Cheers.